So Derek, first game in charge Monday, aren't you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think it's been long awaited, and I'm getting a decent honeymoon period. I think the last couple of weeks has been beneficial, but obviously the nature of the job is we're all here to play games, proper games, and we've had a friendly game. We've had a couple of practice matches just with the boys themselves, but I think we've just tried to create that intensity to training to allow us to make sure that we go into Monday's game we're ready. And I feel ready for it. I feel as though the players are ready for it. We've had a good spell working with them, and just really looking forward to the game now.
Yeah, getting to know the players, that's really important. Getting to know their little habits, etc.
Yeah, I think you're always learning. You learn more about your team and your boys when the game starts, but you can see that we have a level of professionalism here and a lot of good lads. They're getting used to what I want and my demands from the training and what I expect of them going into the game. So I'm pretty sure that the players will be well versed and prepared for what we expect from them on Monday and what we expect from Hibs, and really hopefully we can, with that preparation, just go and prepare to win a game, because I do feel as though we can't win every game we play, and we've got to try and, obviously we're not going to win every game we play, but the preparation is always to win, and we aim to win on Monday.
Has there been a lot of difference in the training? Have you changed things around a lot?
Well, obviously I wasn't here. I think every manager has a different way of working, and but not too much to how I've trained in the past. I feel as though we've got a way of working that gives the players every opportunity to win a game, and that's how we've worked in the last 2 weeks with them.
Have you been working on anything specific in training, or just a general?
Yeah, well, I think we've got to try and create good habits and good practice for when the real stuff starts on Monday. We'll speak about Hibs more tomorrow. We've really just been concentrating on ourselves. We'll concentrate a wee bit more on Hibs and what we expect from them, and it's just how we deal with that, the strengths of Hibs, and where we think we can go and maybe cause them one or two problems. And I think that the training has been out of a tempo that allows us to try and mirror that match intensity.
With all the injuries and players over the past couple of years, what's your focus going on? Are you focusing on the younger players now, or are you just keeping it in your mind that you want to stop people getting injured?
No, I think that we've got to try and limit injuries and do all we can to try and make sure that's the case. Whether that's good practice again, that you can maybe try and prevent injuries happening, but sometimes you can just have a run of bad injuries and be unlucky. And I think regardless of age, I think that it's an old adage: if you're not getting better, you're getting worse, regardless of what age you are. Whether you've got a lot to offer as a 16-year-old, or you've got something to offer as a 38-year-old, if you still have the energy and the capacity and the desire to do well, I still think that there's room for good players and the right approach.
So in terms of training, are you coming in at this, because you've only, it's early days, are you focusing on strengths, or are you focusing on weaknesses at this point? Just
focusing and trying to get the players in a good way of thought going into the game, whether that's a physical preparation, the mental preparation, the tactical preparation. We'll just prepare the players for what we think will be required on Monday night against Hibs, and that's what we intend to do.
Do you think the pressure's on?
Pressure's on?
Is it on?
My first game, I think the pressure's probably a bit off at the minute. I think that there's always pressure to win, there's always a demand to win. I think results are important between now and the end of the season. And I think it's important for loads of reasons, probably just to instill a bit of optimism and confidence going into the close season. But I do think that the biggest thing that I can get out of the next 4 or 5 weeks is getting a more balanced view, because when there's decisions to be made in a few weeks' time, it's important. I think that the more important aspect of it all is the fact that I've got to try and make those decisions with as much confidence and make those decisions as possible. That's what's probably important between now and the end of the season. Hopefully some results in the back of that as well.
Just one more thing about the training side of things. Have you been doing like extra shooting practice, as it were, because obviously goal scoring's been a bit of an issue with the team?
Again, I don't know, when you say extra, I don't know what the players were doing before, but
have you been putting particular emphasis on it? Or?
I wouldn't say. We always work a lot with strikers anyway, and how we work. So no, I don't think we.